Students, you are welcomed to the video lecture series of operating system. In this video lecture, we will learn about RAID. RAID stands for Redundant Array of Independent Disk. So here we go to start our topic. We will study about Redundant Array of Independent Disk. So here we go to start our lecture. So let us first understand what is RAID. RAID is a technique which makes use of combination of multiple disks instead of using a single disk for increased performance. राइट जब भी कभी भी हमें इंक्रीज परफॉर्मेंस चाहिए होती है तो हम मल्टीपल डिस्क के कॉम्बिनेशन को एक साथ यूज करते हैं एंड इस मल्टीपल डिस्क के कॉम्बिनेशन को ही इस टेक्निक को ही हम वो क्या बोलते हैं रेट दैट इज रिडंडेंट एरे ऑफ इंडिपेंडेंट डिस्क राइट सो हम क्या कर सकते हैं वी कैन इंक्रीज परफॉर्मेंस वी कैन रिड्यूस डेटा रिडंडेंसी और बोथ राइट सो द टर्म वाज coined by the David Peterson, Garth A. Gibson, and Randy Katz at the University of California, Berkeley in 1987. So why data redundancy? Data redundancy also taking up extra space adds to disk reliability. This means that in case of disk failure, if same data is also backed up onto another disk, we can retrieve the data and go on with the operation. Right. So on the other hand, if data is spread across just multiple disks without the RAID technique, the loss of a single disk can affect the entire data. Right. So अगर हम कॉपी नहीं बना रहे हैं या वी आर नॉट कॉपिंग द डेटा देन लॉस सिंगल डिस्क के लॉस होने पे आपका सारा एंटायर डेटा लॉस हो सकता है सो दैट्स व्हाई we make use of data redundancy, right? And we can increase performance. So key evaluation points for a RAID system are reliability, availability, performance, and capacity. So first one is reliability. Reliability means how many disk faults can the system tolerate. कितनी फॉल्ट सिस्टम की डिस्क की सिस्टम आपका टॉलरेट कर सकता है. अवेलेबिलिटी इज व्हाट फ्रैक्शन ऑफ द टोटल सेशन टाइम इज अ सिस्टम इन अ अप टाइम मोड. इट मीन्स हाउ अवेलेबल इज द सिस्टम फॉर एक्चुअल यूज, कितना अवेलेबल है सिस्टम एक्चुअल यूज के लिए. परफॉर्मेंस मीन्स हाउ गुड इज द रिस्पॉन्स टाइम. थ्रूपुट, कितना थ्रूपुट हाई है, रिस्पॉन्स टाइम कितना अच्छा है, ये सारी चीजें परफॉर्मेंस मेजर करती हैं. कैपेसिटी, given a set of n disk with each b blocks, let's say आपके पास n disk है और b blocks हैं, how much useful capacity is available to the user. So RAID is very transparent to the underlying system. This means to the host system it appears as a single big disk presenting itself as a linear array of blocks. यानी कि यूज करने वाले या होस्ट सिस्टम के लिए ये एक बिग डिस्क की तरह रिप्रेजेंट होती है, whereas there are multiple disks combined together, right? और जब multiple disk होती है जिसको कि एक single disk की तरह assume किया जाता है. This allows older technologies to be replaced by RAID without making too many changes in the existing code. So there are different RAID levels that we are going to discuss. So different RAID levels are, first one level is defined as RAID 0. This configuration has stripped but no redundancy of data. It offers the best performance, but it does not provide fault tolerance. Performance अच्छी होती है, but fault tolerance नहीं है. As we can see here, this is RAID 0. In RAID 0, striping is there, right? ये आपने बनाया है ब्लॉक 1, 3, 5, 7 को लेकर 2, 4, 6, 8 को लेकर. So this is disk 1 and this is disk 2. So RAID 1 में क्या करते हैं आप striping. So performance होती है, but this is not fault tolerance. Next level is RAID 1. It is also known as disk mirroring. इसको हम disk mirroring भी बोलते हैं. And this configuration consists of at least 2 drives that duplicates the storage of data, right? At least 2 disk हम ऐसे लिखते हैं जो जिसमें कि data duplication होता है, right? So there is no striping. Read performance is improved since either disk can be read at the same time. Read performance आपकी improve हो जाती है RAID 1 से. And write performance is same as for the single disk storage, right? As we can see in this diagram, this is known as disk mirroring. Why we call it disk mirroring? Because we make the mirror of disk, right? So this is disk 1. इसमें block 1, 2, 3, 4 है और हमने यहाँ पर इसका mirror बना दिया है. Block 1, 2, 3, 4 again ले लिया है. So read आप किसी भी disk से कर सकते हैं. Reading performance आपकी increase हो जाती है और writing में उतना ही लगेगा जितना कि आप same disk पे write करते हैं, right? Next level is RAID 2. This configuration uses striping across disk, right? With some disk storing error checking and correcting information. ECC information is used. It means error checking and correcting information we can We can check error correcting and error detect. You can check the errors and you can correct the errors using RAID level 2. So RAID 2 is also uses a dedicated Hamming code parity, a linear form of error correction code. Hamming parity use करते हैं. RAID 2 has no advantage over RAID 3 and is no longer used. So as we can see here in RAID 2, there is we are using a parity, right? So यहाँ पर आपकी एक parity ये हो गई. Disk 4 में आपने parity use की हुई है. Disk 0, 1, 2, 3 ये आपने disk use की है और disk 4, 5, 6 में क्या है आपकी parity bits है. So ये आपकी parity हो गई. Parity bits, B की parity bits, C block की parity bits and D block की parity bits, right? So we use parity bits for checking the errors. The next level is RAID 3. This technique uses striping and dedicates one drive to storing parity information. The embedded ECC information is used to detect error. Data recovery is accomplished by calculating the exclusive information recorded on the other drives. Since an IO operation addresses all the drives at the same time, RAID 3 cannot overlap IO. For this reason, RAID 3 is best for single user system with long record applications. As you can see in this diagram, here we will use parity bits, right? So disk A की parity 1, 2, 3, right? Disk A की parity 4, 5, 6 block की parity, right? B की parity 1 से 3, 1, 2, 3 block दिए हैं, 4, 5, 6 block दिए हैं, BS की parity है. So we'll use a single bit parity instead of multiple parity bits. The next level is RAID 4. This level uses large stripes, which means a user can read records from any single drive. किसी भी single drive से आप read कर सकते हैं. Overlapped IO can then be used for read operation. And since all write operations are required to update the parity drive, no IO overlapping is possible. So we can see in this diagram. This is diagram for RAID 4. Then comes RAID level 5. The level is based on parity block level striping, right? Here we this is called as parity block level striping. The parity information is striped across each drive, enabling the array to function even if one drive were to fail. अगर एक drive fail भी हो जाए तब भी आपका array function आपका work करता रहे. The array's architecture allows read and write operation to span multiple drives, resulting in performance better than that of a single drive, but not as high as that of RAID 0. RAID 5 requires at least 3 disks, but it is often recommended to use at least 5 disks for performance reason. RAID 5 में minimum 5 आपको बोला जाता है कि at least 5 disk आपको use करनी है. So RAID 5 are generally considered to be a poor choice for use on write intensive system because the performance impact associated with writing parity data. When a disk fails, it can take a long time to rebuild a RAID 5 array. This is diagram for RAID 5. And then last one is RAID 6. This technique is similar to RAID 5, but it includes a second parity scheme distributed across the drives in the array. The use of additional parity enables the array to continue to function even if 2 disks fail simultaneously. Right? अगर 2 disk भी fail हो जाए तब भी आपकी array work करेगी. However, this extra protection comes at cost. RAID 6 array often have slower write performance than RAID 5 arrays, right? Write performance इसकी slower होती है than comparison to RAID 5. And this is a diagram for RAID level 6. Disk 0 and this is disk 1, disk 2, disk 3 and disk 4, right? So we are seeing that आपकी जो disk 0 है A1, B1, C1, D1 and एक block E, ये सारे blocked है, right? इसमें ये सारे blocks हैं आपके 6 में. So RAID level 6 जो है आपका, इसकी performance आपकी RAID 5 से थोड़ी slow होती है, right? Writing performance. हमने यहाँ पर RAID की बात की, that is redundant array of independent disk. I hope ये video lecture आपको clear होगा. Thank you so much for watching this video. Do like the video, share the video and subscribe the channel.